Gyepi, evening, it's Gyepi, who forgot to move her model and is totally not panicking right now. Wait a second. Please wait a second. Goodness, I forgot. I forgot to move myself. Okay. Okay. Goody, goody, goody. I actually wanted to show to you a bit better my plush model I'm using right now, as I did not feature of the toggles it actually does have. I wanted to show it off a bit more before we start playing the Raptor game. And yes, as you might have read already, we're going for the tall foot route because we like fit her feet. Okay, so my plush model is based on my alt Gyepi model that you may have already seen a 1 year ago, and I was still waiting in order to show it to you. So I really love how the artist here captured all the details. As you may see, I do have my piercing over here on the ears, and once I blink, my ears will also move according to it. Oops! I forgot my jacket, sorry! I don't want to show myself to be naked. Okay, there we go. So, I do also have plenty of emotions here. I did win this model in a raffle, by the way. As I mentioned before, I was super lucky for it. So, let's begin with the toggles, okay? I do own the no jacket toggle, as you may already see. I did forget to put it on before. And I also can blush, because what Gyepi Fox may I be if I don't blush if I'm embarrassed, okay? Yes. Then I can get upset and my eyes do get teary. See? Ooh. I'm sad. Okay. And this is me, being excited. Excited about my favorite visual novels and whatnot, and about you cinnamon buns being here together with me, because I'm always happy to have you here with me, to chill together. It's always a pleasure for myself. And also, I may be in love with certain characters, or with the game designs, or whatnot. And this is me again being upset. My mouth won't really move here, so I will barely use this one, I guess, just in order to show my face being like this, without speaking, unlike I'm doing right now. And I do also have the scary toggle. Scary, yeah, bye! And this is me changing the screen by mistake. Nothing happened, my sweet cinnamon buns. Here I am, I'm here. I won't be leaving soon. I won't be leaving anytime soon. By the way, this is a plush model. As you may see, maybe you can see that, I do have stitches on my face and also on my legs. Oh my, I cannot make it any bigger, can I? Okay, there we go. You may see it better now, right? This is me being a little plush. The artist also managed to realize the pattern on my stockings and also the pattern on my gloves. It's pretty cool in my opinion. Also the body pattern. Like all the details are there, even though I'm a tiny plush. I'm very happy with this model, to be quite honest. I'm gonna use it for quite a while before showcasing actually the alt model of mine. That will be taking a bit of time. I wanna build up a bit more of community, reach the affiliate, like, you know, advertise a bit the fact that I'm gonna debut my new model soon as well. So far, first things first, we wanna reach the affiliate. We're 56% towards the goal, which is not that bad actually. I will keep grinding in order to get it as soon as possible. Meanwhile, I hope to manage to make you feel comfortable and maybe also make you have some fun time together with me. So this evening we will be playing still Raptor boyfriend dating sim, because we are not done with it at all. Cat pets the ᴄᴏᴍᴍᴜ. Thank you. So there are some routes for us to take. This time it will be the hairy foot guy. And the next time there will also be a fairy. I wonder if we can date only those 3 characters, because we actually did manage to date the Raptor, right? The last time. So I'm not counting them. the Raptor, as his route is already done. I did not check myself if there are more routes than the ones I mentioned, but I think there will be these 3 basically. So let's go check out the game. At this point, I think we can move to it. I don't have any much more updates for you, sadly. But I hope you enjoyed my little showcase of this model. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the game. Wait a second. Raptor boyfriend. Okay. There we go. Game title updated. And I may need to add the game in here. Please wait a second, as I undo that. Okay, it seems to be working. I do have to resize it. Just yet. A teeny bit. Okay, I think it looks good now. Okay, always goodie. We can now move towards the game. So this game is pretty odd for those that do not know. Our main character is pretty weird. Like, really weird. She tries to do her best, but she's so awkward, I just can't. And when you think it couldn't get any worse than it is, it actually will get even weirder. She's hopeless. So this time we will be willing to date Taylor, our childhood friend, who is also a Bigfoot. Okay. Thanks for coming. Yeah, no worries, I had fun. Liar. Okay, fine, you got me. I know it's been kinda strange, us not seeing each other for so long, but... So he did us the favor to accompany us to a party, because we are too awkward to attend it by ourselves. We just moved to this town. We don't have any friends and encountered our childhood friend by almost running upon him with our car. Not a nice rendezvous, but yeah. To each their own. I know it's been kinda strange, us not seeing each other for so long, but... I'm just happy you're back. Me too. What is it? It's good to see you smile. I mean, you have a really nice smile. By the way, I can smile with this model. I can make it like this. And also wider. I really love the rig over here. I should take off. Wait. Oh! Straight to the point. I grabbed Taylor like I went right in for the hug. I just couldn't let him walk away again. I'm so short and he's so tall, so I kind of awkwardly just wrapped my hands around his waist and held on for dear life. I could feel him tense up and I was so scared that it's something wrong. He's a shy one, by the way, even though he's giant. But then I felt him hugging me back. I was buried in his shirt and his arms wrapped me up like a winter blanket. He was warm and his fur tickled my nose. We both let out a deep breath at the same time, like we were holding something in that the hug pushed out of us. He smelled like an earthy smell that reminded me of camping, like pine. Is the game's audio level fine? Does it work well to you? Or should I change it a bit? I don't know how long we stayed like that. It felt like an eternity, but at the same time, way too short. Oh, they're both blushing. I imagine as well. When we finally let go, there were tears in my eyes, and we both moved away, embarrassed. Stella? Taylor? I should go. So, I'll see you at school tomorrow. Yeah. Good night, Taylor. Good night, Stella. As I drove home alone in my car, I felt like I was worthy to be loved, find love, be a part of something. I don't know. All I know is that at that moment, I could tell that it's gonna be a good year. This is basically the beginning. I will be skipping through the parts I did read already. And if you will be willing to catch up with the main story, you will be able to find it on my Gyepi YouTube channel, the recently created YouTube channel of mine. Oh, so this part over here, goodness. So here is like she is willing to be motivated, and she is letting us pick one of the three choices, like in which way she'll be motivated, like what does she want to reach, being a proper lady, being a temptress, or whatever. And this will come out even more awkward than it already does sound. So, let's try being a proper lady. I'd be polite and dignified. I'd wear the finest silks and linens. The fact that I didn't have any clothes like that didn't matter at the time, because I was to glide among them like a hawk. No, that's dominating. As something, a lady, okay? Woohoo! I have arrived. Welcome, Rin. We're back onto this pool game once again. The Raptor boyfriend. Going for the Bigfoot, hairy-footed guy this time. I know. The plan seemed perfect to me at the time, so here we go. Me, Day, Taylor, and Robert were put into the same work group for a science project. I was just recounting the cinnamon buns, how her plans usually were to be perfect, yet they were awkward and more awkward each time. I must skip again to the parts I did read. So. Oh, we should pick what we were thinking about. Cereal, school things, and getting acrylic nails. So, let's go with cereal. I was thinking about cereal. Wait, you mean Wolverine, who didn't get a haircut? Yes, that one. There he is, actually. I was thinking about cereal. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to mentally pick out what kind of cereal I wanted for dinner. You're eating cereal for dinner? Maybe why? Cereal isn't dinner food. Oh, I used to eat cereal for dinner, but like mainly during summer, you know, when you want to eat something light, slightly refreshing when it's too hot. It is if you heat up the milk. Is that any good? So good. It's like cereal soup. Cereal soup. Actually, did you know there's a Russian type of soup that is made with warm milk? Like, if I recall correctly, you do put inside the cabbage as well. I used to eat it when I used to live with my grandma, but like not as often, because she usually made different kind of soups, but the one with milk. I did not really like it. Huh? What? I said I told fast. Look, we're running out of time to get the project together. Skipping time. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. So, exactly 14 days after he was seen reading a strange book where... Oh, so he's mentioning how some people went missing because there's probably a serial killer, not the cereals that we used to eat, a serial killer in the town. It's like watching a soap. Yeah. He fell while climbing a cliff. Exactly 14 days after he was seen reading a strange book where... Disney World. The library, a bad cliff climbing school. Oh, this one, I like this one. At a bad cliff climbing school? Nailed it. Yeah, they should totally be shut down. They keep teaching their students to climb while all goes up. Yeah, also they probably shouldn't start the class with a trustful eater. Is this the wrong precedent? What? No! At the library! He was seen at the library! Alright, I get it, even if I don't believe it. We can do it somewhere else then. Look, we should just slap some pictures of Mars on a Bristol board and call it a day. Okay, we can skip here, I believe. Okay, so next, which one was it? We should meet up tonight. Does it work for everyone? I guess. I had just copied Taylor's answer. Okay, we're going in the right direction, maybe. So, why? And the fairy girl was mentioning how the other two won't focus during their homework project, the school project. She mentioned that they wouldn't focus as they don't want to do that. And instead they may want to party or whatever. And I may ask her if she needs our help or why won't they focus, and I may do their work instead. Why won't they focus though? Why do you think they won't focus? I don't know, it's just the way they're acting. Taylor doesn't seem to be taking this seriously at all, and Robert, well, he's easily distracted. Okay, we can skip. The messages, I don't want to listen to them. Let's head straight to bed. Let's call Taylor. There we go. Our first actual call where we pick Taylor. Hello? Hey, Tay! Oh, hey, Stella. Tay, you haven't called me that in years. I know, don't you miss it? Not particularly. What did you used to call me? Right, Stell. Right, I definitely prefer Taylor now too. Oh, come on, you're no fun. I miss Tay and Stell. Tay and Stell were fun. So as we saw from the other route before, it seems like he's willing to move forward. Like with her, he seems to have a huge crush on his childhood friend. And she's more like, let's go back to the times from before. And he's not of that idea. He's willing to say that we are grown up, but we can still be friends or something more. I'll call you Stell if you agree to never call me Tay again. Okay, fine, have it your way. We'll just be boring old Taylor and Stella. I think we'll survive. So, are we still going to Robert's later? I don't know, I got a lot of stuff to do tonight. Really, like what? Setting up for practice, then cleaning up after practice. That doesn't seem like a lot of work. How would you know? There's a lot of equipment involved. Like, what equipment? Oh, you know, guitars, drums, bass, trombones, cellos. Well, maybe you could use some help then. Nah, I've got it. Taylor, Stella, it sounds like you're flaking again. If you don't believe me, you can come over and see. Really? Well, maybe I will then. Oh? Okay. Wait, really? I didn't think. I'm totally coming over, just tell me where and when. It's daytime. It's time to bother his other member from the band. He doesn't like us at all. The campgrounds, I'll be here all day. It's a date. It's a what? I mean, you know what I mean. Anyways, you're coming to work on the project tonight, right? Since when were you so into school? It's not that I'm into school, I'm just worried about the presentation aspect of it, that's all. I'm still so scared of public speaking. Right? Well, don't worry too much, this whole project is basically the equivalent to show and tell. I'm pretty sure by the time we get up there, the whole class will be half asleep due to boredom. They probably won't even notice us going up there. I wish they could all actually be asleep. Then I wouldn't have to feel them staring at me the whole time. A trick I was taught is to stare out just above their heads. So it looks like you're making eye contact, but not really. Oh yeah, you like sing and play guitar all the time. Yeah, but not like in front of people. Still, you have no idea how impressive that is. Okay, once I did. Oh, when did you perform? It's not really the same as public speaking or giving a presentation or whatever. You're right, it's like even more scary because you're just like singing a song you wrote with all this meaning. Like your heart and soul just out there for anyone listening to hear and judge. Well, I don't know about that. I mean, heart and soul. It's so amazing. Did you get stage fright? No. Actually, I completely bombed. What happened? I don't like to think about that. Oh, come on, tell me, please. Okay, fine. During that show, it was the Ladle Harvest Fest talent show. I went up to play and I just forgot all the lines. Oh my god, what did you do? I don't know, I just pretend sang all the words. It was awful, you could totally tell. The crowd booed me off stage, the end. Oh, that's sad. That's pretty sad. Oh, Taylor, that's awful. I don't know if I'd ever perform again if that happened to me. I haven't performed since. I'm hoping it'll be easier with Brandon up there with me. I don't know. So you're still gonna do it then? Yeah, I am. You're an Aries, right? I guess. That was out of nowhere. Well, Aries are determined. They don't give up on the things they care about. Not again! Not again the horoscope thing! Goodness! Stop it. Whatever. Astrology is... typical Aries. You're a fighter, Taylor. Not even you are, though. No. You're an inspiration. Stop it. I wanna be you when I grow up. Okay, shut up. Okay, but seriously, thanks for telling me that. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I guess I gotta go, you know, band practice. Oh, cool, I'll swing by soon then. So you're gonna come over to my place and see once and for all that band practice is hard work then? Totally. Then we'll meet at Robert's later for the project, right? Stop with the horoscopes, indeed. Meh. Taylor. Okay, see ya soon, Style. I guess I had to wrangle everyone to get to Robert's that night. What I didn't know was how complicated that would actually be. First, I want to see Taylor and Brandon at band practice. They were pretty good together, I guess. I was so surprised at Taylor's place. It was kind of small and cramped. It was like I had a window into his life for the first time in 4 years and I didn't really understand what I was seeing. I guess I really didn't at the time. Did I read through it already though? Yeah, I did. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if I'm not so good at... Man, why are you asking her? You should just turn down the delay next time. Blah 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 blah. Okay. So they did just tell us that the camp closed down, the camp where we got to know our childhood hairy friend. That sucks. Oh man, Taylor, that sucks. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Well, I can see that this band practice is pretty much over. Blah 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 blah. I understand, Taylor. As a well-to-do woman living in high society, I never kiss and tell. My relations are between me and my sweetheart. What? I mean, a well-to-do woman? Living in high society? What are you even talking about? Never mind. Yeah, that didn't go well. I felt like the timing wasn't right. I knew I had to put the plan in my fanny pack for later and switch tactics. So that's what it was. I was not really understanding. We were motivated to be a fine lady, a true lady. So it must be kinda cool to have a place to play your music as loud as you want. You saved me. You climbed all the way up there to get me back down. The only way I could convince you to come down was by getting you to close your eyes and climb on my back. You still wouldn't let go, even when we were on the ground. Right. That was so embarrassing. Yeah, well, it's all pretty much torn down now. Oh, right. I guess it would be. When did it happen? It all came down about a year ago now. It's so weird. He mentioned that he did not hear back from us because we used to exchange letters. We encountered each other at the camp, but we did not live close by, so let's tell the truth of the reason why we disappeared back then. Listen, Taylor, the reason I stopped writing is I just felt so bad. I thought if I wrote to you it might just upset you more and... Classic. Aries. Right. That's so Aries of me. It is. Whatever. I'll see you at Robert's. You don't need a ride. Nah, it's not far. I've gotta finish packing some of this stuff up from practice too. I find psyched. If you mean scared poopless, then yeah. You unlocked a new tape. Yeah, I noticed that. Don't be scared, now's the time to be fearless. Come on, Mouse Mommy, this is gonna be our first trailer rape. Remember when I told you I would show you the cool side of Ladle? Well, that time is now. So we are gonna ride with him either way. Bad idea. I don't know about this, it kinda sounds dangerous. Yeah, Mouse Mommy, that's the point. Don't tell me I shouldn't do it, cause that will only make me want to do it more. Okay, I guess if there's no convincing you. I'm such a wimp. I can barely, talk to people without getting nervous. Can't have it all. Well, you're so daring and athletic. And you're so cool you don't even have to try. Hey, thanks, Mouse Mommy. So, I'm gonna spare the compliments with others, as I'm willing to get those hairy foot together with me. You can do all these cool things, and you look so, yeah? Anyways, what I'm saying is you're already really cool. So it's okay if you have problems finding the right words, sometimes everyone does. Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I could barely even say my own name when we met. I need to ride side saddle. What? On the dirt bike. I don't want my dress to be swept up in the wind or whatever. Stella, you're wearing overalls. It's so awkward, still I do find it funny. That's right. And I'm pretty sure you'd fall off immediately if you tried to sit like that, right? It's probably not the best idea. Alright then. Let's head back, Mouse Mommy. Let's skip. What is going on? What's going on? I say, hey, what's going on? That's a great question. Robert, what is going on? I mean, you know, don't you? So tell her. Why am I so pissed off? That's weirder. I don't know. Okay. I'm not a part of this. I'm not a part of this. Yeah, leave her out of this, Ingrid. You're the one who keeps hanging around her, so you made her a part of this. This is the jealous ghost girlfriend? Ghost girlfriend, actually. I was just coming by to what? Stop trying to make this about her. Am I? Because I just saw you about to tell her your big news before me. And you know what? That's freaking fine. Clearly, I'm not wanted, so I'll just go. Of course, just disappear like you always do. That's sad. So she was about to tell us she managed to enroll at the new college, something like that. Imagine her bright future. You know what, screw it, this time next year it will be like nothing ever happened. Huh? This will be ancient history and you will be chilling with a dissertation on fine art and the most beautiful and inspiring drawings you've ever done. And art collectors are gonna be constantly calling you up to show your pieces in their galleries. I'm not going to the arts program also, you have no idea how art works, huh? Not even a little? But you're gonna be so great, eh? Don't let this small town bring you down. Hey, you rhymed. Oh goodness, I did. Small town bring you down to the ground, it's... I don't like clowns. No, stop! Haha, thanks, Stella. Of course. Hey, so maybe let's get out of here. Yeah, for sure, we have a project to start. What was this promise about? No promises. Sorry, I can make that promise. What if it's just life-changing? Okay. Let's keep silent. The project is alright, I guess. Yeah, it's whatever. Oops, no. Oh. Come on, we have to pick Taylor. I want to pick up where I left off with Taylor. You can probably guess what my strategy was for getting rid of Robert and Day. Phew, my word, I'm wilting like a summer flower. Could you? And they grab me a mint julep? We don't have that. Okay, how about some water? What would that take 2 of us? I'm really thirsty. Okay then. Thank you kindly. Go give me some water. I know I came into it with a solid plan, but I was still so surprised that they actually worked. So, Taylor. So, Stella. I'm sorry if I was a bit... I don't know. Rude earlier. When? At your cabin when I asked about you and Brandon. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, you see, me and relationships. I had one that didn't work out. I had one relationship that just didn't work out. Really? Yeah, it was weird though. Me and my friend. We'd known each other for a long time, and then in 11th grade, things kinda changed. She told me she liked me. Liked me, which was perfect because I liked her too. That's going lesbian. We were officially going out for about a month or something. I don't know what happened, but she just stopped hanging out with me or calling me. Wow, that's rough. I guess I've always tried to steer clear of relationships, they just always get kinda messy. But isn't it worth it trying to find the one that's clean? Why does that sound so wrong, a clean relationship? I don't know, but I hate it. Okay, but seriously though, don't tell me Taylor told you is above going out with someone. It's not that I'm above it, I'm not much of a romantic. It's fine, we're gonna accept you as you are. If you're gonna accept our awkwardness. What? You're a musician. Whatever, that doesn't mean I write love songs or anything. I just find it hard to believe that's all. Well, I guess I'm not totally opposed to going out with the right person. There was a moment where he just sat there awkwardly, not looking at me. The right person? Yeah. There was another pause. This time it looked like Taylor was about to say something. Stella, That's when Robert and they came back into the room. No! Was I upset that they ruined the moment? A bit. But hanging out together for the rest of the night was so fun that it was hard to complain. Hi, Raptor evening, I see. Hi, Baba. How are you doing, Katto? Yes. This time we're going for the hairy Bigfoot route, though. Not for Raptor this time. After the presentation, I was at my locker when Taylor showed up out of nowhere. Taylor! Stella! Taylor! Stella, I think you put a tape in my locker. What makes you think that? Well, you're the only person I know who'd sneak a Flower Girls tape into my locker. Why would I do that? I have no idea, but it's obvious from the way you're acting that you did. So, why don't you tell me why you did it? I thought you might want to broaden your musical horizons. With the Flower Girls? Sure, why not? You don't start from the Screaming Badgers and then broaden to Flower Girls. You do it the other way around. Ah, so you use it to like Flower Girls? Well, maybe you can get back to your roots. Maybe your band can do a cover of one of your old favorites. You're killing me. You got me, okay? Now here's your super cool tape back. Oh, our hands touched for a split second and it was like a jolt of electricity between us. Even though it's kinda almost upsetting that the pattern of this route is the same as the one with the Raptor. Like exchanging the item, slightly brushing the hands. And then I did that super cringy thing and flinched. Ooh. And when I looked up, Taylor's deep blue eyes pierced mine again, and I had to look away. So I just stood there like a total dork, confused about why it was so awkward. Oh, so it's the Bigfoot route? Yes, I'm trying to go onto that one. Stella, I was taken aback by his gaze again. It's so intense sometimes. My heart was racing. Taylor, your birthday is March 18th, right? Oh, almost there. In 4 days then. Yep. So that make you a poop? No, it wouldn't make us a poop, come on. I don't know anything about astrology. Oh, I'm a Pisces, if that's what you were wondering. Oh yeah, most truths in this visual novel and similar to the Raptor, because the writers got a tad lazy after writing the Raptor route, so it's mostly copy-pasted. Oh, you did play through it already, Rin? A Pisces, cool. Yeah. So, do Pisces and Aries, do they get along? Do you mean, are they compatible? Sure, so are they. Sorta, honestly, sorta. Yeah, apparently they aren't the most compatible in comparison to other signs, but I have read that in some cases Aries and Pisces can become soulmates though, like if they work at it. I was just wondering, but you know, I think astrology is... I think we get along pretty good. Me too. Yeah, so I was thinking we should team up again. I mean, not on school projects, obviously since we failed at that. I mean, like I'd like to hang again, or whatever. Yes, I mean, me too, so feel free to swing by my place whenever, I'll probably be there. Or, you know, just call. Sure, Taylor. Cool, I guess I head off now. Okay, see you around. Totally. Maybe I was just imagining it. I was probably really sleep deprived, but I swear I thought I saw a new spring in his step as he left the hallway. A hairy step it was. So is spring hairy? Finally, I had friends that wanted to hang out with me and do cool stuff outside of school. Be flirty. I choose to be flirty. I figured what's the point in beating around the bush? That's exactly what I thought, might as well just be direct. I wasn't going to make the same mistakes as last time. Let's go! Not driving. No matter what I say, don't let me drive tonight. Right, we are not allowed in that car under any circumstances. Rule number 3, don't have olives anywhere near the vicinity. Kat, last time I ended up talking about olives for quite a while, mentioned how you do love them. And each year I'm trying to eat some olives in order to maybe start enjoying them. But they're so awful. They're just awful to me. I hate olives. I can only eat the olive bread from Lidl. This was an advertisement by Gyepi. Okay. Ooh. Let's shave our heads. Want what? Okay. Once again, this dialogue. We already seen it. Let's go call Taylor. Ring ring. Olives are just bad. Poor Baba. If he's still watching the stream. We're bad stalking the olives, bad mouthing them. Hello? Taylor! Stella! Taylor! Stella! Gyepi! Olives are good! Yeah, you keep them, Kitty. What's up? Stella, you called me. You don't ask what's up, I do. Okay. Are you gonna ask? What's up, Stella? Why are you always so grumpy? Well, I'm not grumpy. Sure you are, you're all, you don't ask what's up, I do. Blah blah blah, I'm moody all the time. Okay, now you're just putting words in my mouth. Come on, answer the question. What? Why am I always grumpy? How am I supposed to answer that? Okay, fine, I'll rephrase it. Don't you ever just like have fun? Fun is overrated. You're really not helping your case here, Taylor. So edgy. Yeah. You see how grumpy that sounded? In my head it sounded logical and interesting, but then I said it and... Grump City. Yup. You're the mayor. Alright, in that specific case, sure, I was being a downer, but I'm not always like that. Oh, come on, Dan, give me some examples. Like what? Like what do you do for fun? Gross. Taylor! Okay, fine, I don't know. I mainly just sit around and play guitar. That's relaxing, I guess, but not necessarily fun. Okay, that's something at least. Anything else? Oh, come on, Stella. This really shouldn't be as hard as you're making it, Taylor. Alright, well, yes? I guess I've had a bit more fun since you came back. Ooh! Really? Yeah, I mean, you've always been the fun one. What? No. Oh, come on, it didn't matter where we were. You always found a way to make up some game or weird story. Like the time at camp when you took me on a tour of your palace. Oh no. Oh good. You remember. You came to me and said that you'd build us a palace out of sticks, but when I got there, it was just a bunch of sticks leaned up against a tree. But to you it was a 4-bathroom, 2-bedroom mansion. Oh good, I was such a dweeb. Why were there so many bathrooms? I don't know, I was a weird kid. Whatever, that was a bad example. Why? Taylor, that's not fun, that's just sad. Oh, I thought it was fun. I better go. Right, you probably need to set up. For what? Band practice? Right, of course. Okay, talk to you later, Stella. Did he smile? Bye, Taylor. Did the hairy Grump smile? Not too long after that phone call, they was in my kitchen with all these ingredients for our drinks. Ask if they brought her PGs? No. Talk about bartending stunts. I saw this movie one time where the bartenders did this like halo stunts while they mixed drinks. Oh, I think I've heard of that movie. What's it called? I think it was like Martini or Bartender or Mixed Drinks. No, I don't think that's it. Oh well, I guess we'll never know. Yeah. We're not doing any drink mixing stunts though, right? Oh, hell no. Cool. Well, let's start mixing some drinks. Then we'll get to the debauchery. I got the booze. I found it in my grandma's liquor cabinet. Hi, Gyepi. Hi, Carbon. Welcome. How's it going? You finally managed to show up at one of my streams, I see. Tequila? Yeah, why? It's just that, I don't know. Don't people generally not like tequila? It's kinda all we have. Other than my dad's beer, but he would definitely notice that missing. It's fine. If it tastes bad, that's what the mixers are for. Totally, let's see what you got. It's just fine, I just got back from shopping cheese doodles. Oh, nice! I'm here still trying to complete this Raptor boyfriend dating sim. I'm on the Bigfoot route. Please don't ask questions about this game. It's just too odd. I got clam juice, vermouth, grenadine, banana juice, canned coconut milk, and ginger ale. I think we already did read through this. Okay. Grenadine. Banana juice sounds tasty. I like the color of that one. What's it called? The grenadine? Yeah, splash a bit of that in there. Why not? Banana juice it is, baba. I've never even heard of banana juice before. Okay. It needs a bit of something extra too. Let's get some orange peel on the glass, or in the glass or something. How about just kinda drape it over the side of the rim? Okay. So what should we call this beauty? The recklessly fizzy winner. How about the recklessly fizzy winner? Hahaha, I love it. Cheers to the recklessly fizzy winner. Okay. I've never kissed anyone. I was so confused. What did I want her to say next? Prank phone calls. Okay, once again. Born ready. Yep, I got this. I've definitely made prank calls before. Really? No. Think of an important sounding name. My name is Doctor. Doctor what? Angela. Dr. Angela. Doctor. So is it Dr. Angela or is your name Angela Doctor? That's what I was wondering as well. My name is Angela Doctor and I am a doctor. Woo! Dr. Angela Doctor. Okay, Dr. Angela Doctor, what can I do for you? You're nailing it. Keep it going. I have a question about your fine cereal. Oh no, the cereals again. Ask about milk. I have a question about milk. Okay. How much milk should I add to your cereals? Oh, it depends on your milk preference. I prefer to defer to an expert opinion. Okay. Is there a recommended amount of milk? We recommended about half the bowl be milk. About half. And how can that be measured? If most of the cereal is submerged in milk, then you should be good. I see. I thought I was doing it wrong, but it seems that I was in fact doing it as recommended. That's good to hear. Yes, it is quite a relief. Do you mind if I put you on hold for a moment? No problem. Oh. Just a coincidence, we're pranking the tollfoot. I guess I just have a very similar voice to your friend. I'm haunting you. I'm gonna be wherever you are now, and you won't be able to get rid of me. Are you a skeleton or a ghost? Both, I guess, I know it's weird, but you just have to get used to it, okay? You have a weird ghost skeleton haunting you now. And you know, it's not easy for me. I didn't know that I was gonna haunt you, but here I am, and we both have to get used to it, okay? Have you been drinking? Yes, Taylor, I'm a Django skeleton from your past. I know, it's a pretty big deal, phone call right now. You're probably annoyed that this old bag of bones showed up to haunt you and you never even asked it to like be haunted. And I bet you're thinking it's so different now because back then I wasn't a skeleton and now, but maybe if we go back in time I won't be a skeleton anymore and it won't be weird anymore. It could be like before, you and me. Ooh? Never mind, I gotta go. Stella, wait! Skeleton! Sorry, skeleton, don't go. You still there? Maybe. I disagree. It's not ever going to be like it was before, you know? And to be honest, I don't want it to be. She's a skeleton in a flesh, man. Yeah. I'm different. You're different. Yeah, I'm a skeleton now. No, you know what I mean. We're older now and stuff. When I look at you now, I don't see my childhood best friend. I mean, I do sorta in a way. You'll always be the girl who built a palace out of sticks with the jingle jangle bone What? With a jingle jangle bone dance? What? No, that's not what I was going to say. I was going to say it's time to move out of that palace made of sticks. Time to leave those 4 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms behind. I guess you're right. We need to make a new one. This time maybe it could be a 1 bedroom. Maybe. So you'll let this skeleton girl haunt you? Yeah, I think there are worse things to be haunted by. He was more bold than I thought. He used to be shy. Oh, come on, take a room, you two. Okay, please don't get an exorcist to turn me back to just a pile of bones, okay? God bless. The werewolf is about to grow to... Goodness. I won't. Thanks, Taylor. No problem, see ya. Wait, one more thing. This has all been a prank. I'm drinking irresponsibly. Be flirty. Oh, let's be flirty here. I wasn't sure if I'd made it clear that we could be more than friends. There was all this dancing around this subject. The dancing skeleton. I had to be sure. It was time to be flirty. Let's go. I didn't just call you to prank you. You didn't? No. I called you to hear your voice. He's in for a hauler. I called you because I knew that I was the only one you wanted to talk to tonight. I called you to let you know I'm a single skeleton. Why? Single? Yeah, I'm not dating another skeleton or anything. Yes? Glad? I'm glad you're glad. Alright, I'll be seeing you around. Yeah, totally. Bye, Taylor. Bye. I don't mean to brag, but I felt like I kinda nailed it that time. Like, for real. She's satisfied. Of course, it could have been the alcohol. As long as she's fine with it. Wow, that one got a bit weird. Okay, what is the prank going to be? I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. I see, prank jazz. What? Improvisation, it's all about the pranks you don't play. Haha, you're so cute when you're drunk. What? Nothing? Okay. Okay, let's keep being silent. Okay, I don't wanna steal the clothes of the Raptor this time. The drunkest? No. I mean, kinda, but no. I was gonna say we're the queens of pranks, remember? Okay, fine, I'll do it, yes. Like a criminal. I'm about to sneak over there like a criminal. At least he has no bone to pick with. That skeleton wants to add one more bone to herself. Okay. A real good and scary one too. I'm terrified. Okay. Making chit-chat. Just making chit-chat. Okay, I come here all the time, but you knew that already, so I'm gonna assume you mean do I swim here, Maybe that's okay. Well, maybe that's okay. People change, you know. They drift apart and that's like natural. Okay. Let's keep being silent. We'd gotten so into the conversation that for a while it felt like we forgot that he was naked and I was holding his clothes. Let's keep this. Give the clothes back. I couldn't take his clothes. I knew that the prank was incomplete, but I didn't care. I wanted to cut Robert some slack, so I decided to give him all his clothes back. But with drunk hand-eye coordination working against me, I accidentally dropped them all in the mud. Please wait a second as my phone has just the battery that has to be charged. I'll be right back instantly. I'll borrow another phone. Be right back. Okay, I managed to steal a phone like a true criminal, so now I am back. Okay. By the way, is the game's audio fine, or... Welcome back, thank you. Okay. Let's skip. Do you think we'll still be friends? I hope so. I hope so. Like, I don't want to lose you as a friend. Me neither, but like, for you. There's no game out. What? How about now? Like, it's pretty quiet right now, but I thought you could hear it. Okay, I hear music, nice. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's go with Taylor. Now I hear it. Goody. Oh my goodness, what is going on? The skeleton. Jesus Christ, why is he in his underwear as well? Please wait a second. I need to take care of something. Okay, I'm here, I'm back. Wait, is Taylor a Bigfoot or a werewolf? He's a tall foot. This is a reference to the painting The Birth of Venus. Okay, here I am. It was about Taylor. He was standing in a giant clam, wearing nothing but his underwear, and there were these skeletons behind him, but they weren't like threatening, they were just admiring him. I was too. I just stared at him in awe. I did not catch the painting reference. As per usual, Rin is here teaching me stuff. Thank you. Then he looked at me and I melted. Not like literally. I know it's a dream and things get weird in dreams, but this was the kind of melting that happens in real life. Like when you feel all warm but nervous and... Anyways, that's when I woke up. Oh? Episode 4. Friday the 13th. Okay, I felt like I had an actual chance with Taylor. Yeah, I know, it's hard to imagine me having that kind of confidence, especially at that time, but I did. Guess what? Is it the planned time now? Yay! Let's be bold. We did it before, but I wanna try being bold again. Okay. You used to come here for the summers. Where did you live before? Where did you live before? We had a big old house somewhere between Barrie and Toronto. It was nice, but so boring. So this next point might be drawing out the cryptids to Ladle through special energy channels. I buy it. So that might mean you guys have like special powers you could draw on, maybe? Oh lord. Finally someone is thinking clearly. I haven't really seen any evidence of that, but I'll let you know when I do. But wait, don't you have magic powers? Yeah, but they suck. Anyways, what does all this have to do with the Ladle Ripper? The serial killer story time? Skeptical. I thought that the Ripper used an axe. He does, but the guy Randy Shaw, yeah, he was impaled on a tree. And then the other guy was killed by a combine harvester. What's your point? I mean, none of them were even killed by an axe. Which is like the Ripper's, I don't know, his signature weapon. So like, why is it his signature weapon if he never uses it? They probably found axes at the crime scenes. They just never connected the dots. He probably used the axe to sharpen the tree branch and to sabotage the combine harvester. He doesn't just hack people with his axe, he gets creative with it. Why do they even call him the Ripper if he uses an axe? Shouldn't he be the axer or the hacker? Shut up, Stella! No more questions. Okay, let's go upstairs. That day in my window I thought about... Taylor's the biggest skeptic I know, and the irony of that coming from a Sasquatch is totally not lost on me, haha. But sometimes I really wish he would just believe in more things, like himself. I don't know, maybe it's a bit harsh, but I feel like he has so many wonderful things to share with the world. And if he did, he may be, with these questions, they can't really aches. Happier, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I just hope he'll keep sharing things with me. Let's call Taylor. Taylor? Stella? Taylor? Stella? I'm calling you to poke holes in any excuse you might have to get out of going to Robert's tonight. Sure, I just have to... No, you don't. I should probably... You can do it later. I want you to be there, so I won't let you weasel your way out of this one. What if the Ladle Ripper gets me first? Don't joke about that. If you got murdered by an ex while they murder, I don't know what I'd do. Right, then Who would be there to laugh at your jokes? Shut up, I can be funny. Intentionally or unintentionally? Ha ha, okay, Mr. Critic, have you forgotten I won first place in the 91 Ladle Camp talent show for my hilarious stand-up routine? Well, it's easy to get a crowd of Ladle Camp seniors and counselors to laugh at your soft-bow jokes about Camp Ladle. Hey, I worked all night getting my type 5 just right. Well, what you can do, Taylor, is not ask questions like that. Sure, it will take all night to come up with the one where everyone got terrible food poisoning the previous year. Well, yeah, people forget, but the vivid descriptions of bodily fluids are key. Ew. I tried to find some odd photos of us from when we were in camp together. It was really hard. Most of the photos are just me. Or, you know, people getting sick. Right. I think you always got behind the camera. The only photo I could find of you was blurry and out of focus. I hate getting my picture taken. Why? Are you afraid of people finding out about Bigfoot? Not really. If I was, I wouldn't go to school. They says you didn't go to school much until I showed up. Whenever there's a camera around, I become hyper-aware of how the moment can be captured. A bunch of things will happen before or after, but when we look back on it, that single moment will be all we can see. It becomes more important than our own memories. A lot of things can happen in a moment. Please wait a second, be right. Okay, I'm back. A lot of things can happen in a moment. You can embarrass yourself, make a mistake or let people down. That isn't who you are, that moment doesn't tell the whole story, it's just a moment. But the camera makes it into a physical thing and it captures it forever. That's a lot of pressure on a moment. I never thought about it that way. Sometimes I can't stop thinking about it. Like when I'm playing guitar or singing and someone pulls out a camera. Suddenly I get tense and start worrying about messing up. It's a lot easier to do things without other people. I don't believe you. An introvert? Huh? Taylor, you're in a band. You wouldn't do that if you just wanted to be left alone and ignored. I don't understand music not like you do. People use a lot of big words around it, but it makes me feel something special. That's something that needs to be shared. I think cameras scare you because you want to be seen, not left alone. That doesn't make sense. Doesn't mean it's not true. I think that the things we really want can scare us sometimes. Me at VTubing. Yeah, that being said, Bigfoot afraid of camera is a classic. You're coming to Robert's tonight. That wasn't a question. Sure thing. Come on, I may need you there. You know, so you can punch Matt for me. Who? The Ladle Ripper? Right. Taylor? Okay, I said I'll be there. Sweet, see ya. See ya. Rin, I was asking before to you if you already did play this game or if you just realized when I was playing it that the lines are copy-pasted here. I was curious to know if you actually played yourself. Okay. Let's greet Brandon. Hey Brandon. Yeah, hey. How's it go? Anyways, you owe me $22. What an poop hole. That was so rude. What a poop hole. I played before on PS5. Oh, I see. So it's not just me picking up such a game. You said it. Yeah, that guy is stone cold. Gotta love him. Hey, he's not a poop hole. He's just got places to be. Why am I saying poop hole and not butthole? Head empty. Sure, but... Poor me. My brain cell is no longer working. It just lasted an hour, you see. It got overheated. Yahoo! Oh, hi, Nighty. Hi. How's it going? Gyepi evening to you. Poor Gyepi, yeah. I was saying that instead of this word, I was saying all the time poop hole and not butthole. I'm not sure why. Goody, how about you, Gyepi? Oh, it's Goody, I said from the brain cell getting overheated in an hour here. Sure, but he could have at least. Really, don't worry about it. Alright, not worrying, I guess. Okay, that's the spirit. Time to get loaded, am I right? Okay, let's skip. How much I'm skipping? Oh. Okay, let's play it cool. Right, unrelated murders happen all the time. Exactly. Under the guise of night. Could be any night, really. That a bunch of teens get brutally murdered. I mean, sure. Just because it's Friday the 13th doesn't mean... I mean, it could happen anytime, maybe even tomorrow. Is this supposed to make me feel better? Look, we all need to calm down here. Should we, like, board up the windows and doors? We should at least check to see if they are locked. Okay, confront her. Why are you always so mean? Why do you even care? Just continue on your little get-together and forget about it. Jessica, come on. No, you come on, Robert. Blah, blah, blah. I wanna stay informed. Blah, 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 blah. Stay calm. Oh, okay, everyone, remain calm. This may just be a big misunderstanding. What? You're gonna convince me it isn't the only one here holding the murder weapon? Sure, chances are Jessica just went for a hike and found the axe without getting hacked by the actual murderer. Makes sense. That axe is evidence. This axe is made of rubber, so you can't tenderize our meat before using the real axe. You got me, haha, good one. You really got me, yeah, really great. You have anything to say for yourself? Okay. It is time, cinnamon buns. It is time to step in the hairy foot. Root. Let's go with Taylor. There I am. Do you see anything? Not really. What about over there? I see a shrub. Do you think there's anything hiding in it? I don't know. Just looks like a shrub from here. I knew I was definitely nervous, but for some reason having Taylor at my side then made me feel braver than usual. I'm gonna go check. Wait! What is it, Taylor? Don't go off on your own, okay? Just stay close to me. I was so surprised that usually I was the chicken and Taylor had to be brave for me. I'd never seen him like this. You know, so I can protect you if there is anything in that shrub. Taylor. You know, I can protect you too. What? Yeah, I mean, I know I'm small, but... Me small. I'll do my best. Whether it's the Little Reaper or just... someone trying to take your picture. Or just some jerk trying to take your picture. I'll be there to stop you getting hurt. Wow, I'm not going anywhere. Thanks, Stella. Stella? Ah! What? I heard something. Where? Did it come from the shop? I don't think so. Ah! Hairy hands. I was suddenly holding onto Taylor for dear life. I could feel him trembling in my arms. I was also trembling. It's just the wind. Oh. I guess we can let go now. Yeah, but we didn't let go. We just held on, locked in an embrace, looking deep into each other's eyes. We just stood there like that for a little, smiling kinda sheepishly, not sure what was happening. And before I even thought about what I was doing, before I could think about my plan to be bold, I could feel myself slowly being drawn towards his face. He's so tall, I had to get up on my tippy toes to reach it. Taylor was moving closer too, like our lips were magnetized. I remember closing my eyes and letting the pull take over. And in the moment before our mouths met, we heard a scream from inside the house. What was that? It came from inside the house. I can give you a ride if you want. I wouldn't mind seeing the camp at night and maybe I'll just walk. Really? That might take a while. Won't your parents get worried? I'm a fast walker. Oh, okay. Alright, well... Taylor and I didn't really talk about that moment between us again after that night. It made me feel confused, like maybe it was all in my head. I was kinda hoping we could get a moment alone again. But anytime we did, it just got awkward and I didn't know what to say, so I never brought it up again. I didn't know what would happen next, but before I knew it, it was winter break and I was about to find out. Episode 5. Okay. Me and my dad would always celebrate by making the best hot chocolate, watching holiday specials, building a gingerbread house. The little drummer boy. It was the little drummer boy. Yeah, I know it's really religious for me, but it was stuck in my head, so whatever, the point is I didn't want to let our group fall apart. Now what, a gingerbread house. Sounds goody. Actually, during festivities at IKEA, they used to sell those. Like, there were pieces of cookies for the gingerbread house, but you had to assemble them together. I do miss gingerbread cookies. Baba, you know what to do. Thank you. Whatever, the point is, I didn't want to let our group fall apart. You're a good pastry chef, not my fault. And I wanted to fix whatever went wrong with Taylor. So the day before winter break, I showed up fully intending to get everyone pumped. Okay. No more fun? Are you saying you shouldn't have fun anymore? Not exactly. I screwed up, now I'm down a whole grade point average. Blah 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 blah. He's got a jig. Be enthusiastic. My dad won't be home for the holidays. It's just... Well, my dad won't be home for the holidays. Oh, it's the first time he's had to work through them and... I guess it'd be nice if I wasn't alone. No way, Mouse Mommy. What? No way you'll be alone, right? They, Taylor? Of course, I'll be there. They? Studying can wait. Okay. The day in my window, I thought about... Taylor. Taylor seemed pretty down today. Is he nervous about his band playing Robert's party? Or is it something else? Maybe it's just the holidays. I know not everyone likes this time of year, but could that really be it? I haven't seen his parents around since I came back, but he doesn't like to talk about it. I hope nothing bad happened. Taylor. Ring ring. Stella? Taylor! Whoa, that's a lot of energy. Yeah, I'm just, sitting around. I feel like I have a ton of time all of a sudden. 2 whole weeks, no homework, no school, just time, lots of time. Yep, tons of it. Wow, 2 weeks. Taylor, I'm gonna get bored. What am I supposed to do with all of this amazing time off? This is such a non-problem, Stella. Oh yeah, what are you doing if you've got it all figured out, huh? Well, me and Brandon are supposed to be practicing about twice as much as before, so that, I guess. Cause of the party? Yeah. Man, you do have it all figured out. Maybe I should join a band. What? You don't think I could do it? I took piano lessons from grade 1 to 8. I could probably still play. Hey, listen, I'm sure you could. Then why is it so funny? Well, 1, I do not have it all figured out. 2, you don't want to be in a band. Believe me. What? But it sounds so cool. You get to play loud instruments and be creative, write songs, and most importantly, you get to say, yeah, I'm in a band, which is like the coolest. That's debatable. And playing loud instruments, I probably have hearing damage, which is counterproductive. But about writing songs, I really like your songs. I listen to those tapes all the time. It sounds like you put a lot of work into them. Thanks, Stella, I did work hard on them. It can be kinda draining, emotionally, mentally, physically. Okay, if it's so bad, then why do you do it? I guess because my music is mine. Does that sound weird? No, I think I get it. Like you own it. Yeah, and even if I sold it or someone took my tapes, oh, it'd still be mine. Nobody can take it away from me. That's nice. It reminds me of this lyric from my favorite band, the Screaming Badgers. Your music, your mind, your mood. Wow, what does it mean? The first part is pretty obvious, right? Your music comes from your mind, or your music is your mind. It's a part of you. But the last line is what made it stick in my head. Your mood. I think it means that this is what you do, you know? You don't have an off switch that stops you from making music, it just happens. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I think Brandon is almost here. I gotta go. Oh, okay. Bye, Stella. Bye, Taylor. Even though everyone seemed to be feeling a bit better, well, good enough to wanna hang out again anyway. I still wanted to do something special for Taylor. I wanted to give him something special that showed I really knew him. I'm usually spot on with presents, so I was pretty confident that he was going to love what I got him. Before heading to Robert's place, I thought it'd be nice to stop off at Taylor's to give him his gift. So with his present in the backseat, I headed over to his cabin. But when I got there, I walked in on an intense fight between him and Brandon. I'd seen them argue before, but this time was different. That's it, you let me know when you're ready to take this band seriously. What are you even talking about? For months, all you do is screw around on that tape machine recording random songs that nobody hears. Not even me. I knew you wouldn't like them. I shouldn't have even bothered showing you. Maybe you shouldn't have. Do you even want to play live? Cause this poop, this love song, poop you're writing is not what I signed up to play. Forget it, I'm outta here. Ooh, seems like we influenced the Bigfoot guy. Bren was out the door before he even noticed that I was there. Suddenly I felt like I should have left Taylor know I was coming. Salty. Yeah. Hey, Stella. Hey, Taylor. Should I go? That sounds pretty bad. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it? About what? The fight you just had? No, not really. Oh, what? Nothing. It's just... Are you and Brandon friends? I mean, we're in a band together, yeah, but he doesn't even seem to talk to you when you are not at band practice. He doesn't even say hi or bye to you. He seems kinda... mean to you, really. It's a lot more complicated than whether we are friends or not. Okay. Look, I've had a rough time these past few years but there weren't a lot of people to turn to. I needed to do something with all the poop I was dealing with. He helped me deal. I was just so angry and he got me to channel it through our music. I don't know if I'd be there. I'd be here if it weren't for him, honestly. Huh? You wouldn't understand. Oh, I see. I'm sorry that came out wrong. It's just... complicated. Yeah. Bullshit. Is it that you two had a relationship? Okay, like... we didn't put a label on it or anything, but... something like that. So I did not misunderstand the last time. Then last year, I saw him with some other guy at the lake and I felt like I should have been pissed. Gossip time. Well, yeah, he cheated on you, but I wasn't. I honestly felt nothing. Things have been weird between us ever since then. We never really talked about it. We never really talked about anything other than band stuff after that. I didn't want to push Taylor to talk about it more. He seemed like he just needed to forget about Brandon for a while. And I happened to have the perfect thing for that. Hey, I got you a present. You did? Stella, you didn't have to do that. Well, I could tell you we're having a tough time lately, and I just thought... After handing Taylor his gift, I waited on bated breath. I really hoped he liked it. But as he looked at it, I saw his face drop. What is this? It's a photo album. I found some old photos from back in our camp days. In a box at my grandma's place, remember? I thought it'd be nice to put them all in a book for you. What's wrong? It's something to remember you by, I guess. I just remember thinking, what the hell? I mean, I gave him this thoughtful gift and this is how he reacts? What is that supposed to mean? Nothing, forget it. No, tell me what you meant. No, tell me what you meant. Stella, you can't just say stuff like that and expect me to forget about it. I don't understand. I came here to cheer you up. I really thought you'd like it. I even wrote that lyric you like on the first page. Your music, your mind, your mood. Okay. Oh, you remember it. You put a lot of thought into this, huh? Yeah. Look, I'm sorry. It's just, for you, those are pleasant memories. When you look at those pictures, you see all the fun times you had at summer camp. You see your camp friend who was a fun Bigfoot. You remember it as an adventure, but I was still there after you left. I'm still here. This was never just a vacation for me. You went home, and Lado said that perfect thing. But it's not perfect, it only got worse and worse after every summer until... Until what? Taylor, please tell me. I'm worried about you, I care about you, I'm here for you. Woohoo, I'm here for you. I don't know. Why won't you talk to me? Are you mad at me? Don't you trust me? Is it something about me? Don't you trust me? I'm not going to tell anyone if you don't want me to. He was still just standing there. He couldn't even look at me. Is it the camp? Is it your parents? Is it that I stopped writing? Your parents? I haven't seen them since I got back. I'm really worried. I just don't want to talk about it. Just let me in, Taylor. I'm here for you. Now you are, but what about when we graduate? You go off to college and what? And you leave me, like the rest of the people I care about have. That's why me and Brandon work. And you and me don't. Taylor, why would you say that? I won't leave. Everyone says they care about you or they're here for you, but then... They raise you, they see you every day. Then they're just gone. My parents, what? You wanted to know what happened. My parents are gone, Stella. And they're not coming back. I was shocked. I had a million questions. Why did they leave? When did they leave? Are they okay? But I knew that what Taylor needed in that moment was for me to be there for him. Say you're sorry, comfort him, ask what he needs. Comfort him. It was happening again. At the worst possible moment. No! 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 Stella! No! Of these ways, I knew I should react in this kind of situation, but all I could do was stand there staring at him like a fool. I'm starting to think that maybe I deserve it. I mean, you got me a present and all I could do was be an butthole to you, which is not a poop hole, right? God, I just wanted to tell him how wrong he was. Tell him he didn't deserve to be abandoned. Tell him you love him. Make him feel better. Woohoo! It was no use. I was frozen. Then when Taylor finally looked at me, I saw a vulnerability in his eyes that nearly crushed me. Tell him anything, tell him something, tell him... Taylor? And that was all I could get out. I couldn't look him in the eyes anymore. And when I looked away, I felt like I saw his cabin for the first time. I saw the poorly washed clothes hanging from the clothesline in the middle of the room. I saw the dirty pots and pans sitting on the shelves, seemingly unused for days. I saw that he was living alone, truly alone. Then I couldn't take it anymore. As tears started to well up in my eyes, I turned to leave so he couldn't see. For some reason, it didn't feel right for me to cry, and so I left. I had asked him to open up, and when he finally did, what did I do? Nothing. I wasn't sure if I even wanted to go to Robert's place after what happened, but my determination to smooth things over and get everyone in the holiday spirit won over. You're a disaster, Stella. More than ever. When I got there, I realized I was actually a bit late. Everyone was that silent. Were they talking about me? Taylor wouldn't look me in the eye again. I honestly couldn't believe that he actually came. He was just sitting there as if nothing had even happened. There was so much I wanted to say, but I still couldn't find the words. I started thinking that maybe it was a mistake coming here after all. But since I was there, I tried to make the best of it. So, does anyone have any fun holiday traditions? Ugh, what a lousy question. I have a gift for you, parum-pa-pum-pum. Here's a gift for you, parum-pa-pum-pum. Please take these gifts for you, parum-pa-pum-pum. Rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. Maybe we just need a bit of the good stuff. That was terrible. Robert? Huh? Just sit in your cabin all alone, if that's what you want. It's a bit being here right now. Maybe you should talk about something else. Taylor does want to hang out. It's just, if you want me gone, I'm gone. That's not what I said. Whatever, this is... Boop boop. Why are you coming after me now, Day? Maybe I'm just sick of everyone's poop. I was still with Taylor at his cabin, frozen and still trying to find something to say. I was still at my grandma's funeral, wondering why I couldn't cry like I should have. I felt like I'd lost it. What a poopy conversation, indeed. That thing, whatever it was that was making me try still, whatever made me make those ridiculous goals and plans, it all felt so hopeless now. I'm not the kind of person who has friends, or a boyfriend. I thought I was bad. Look what happens when I try. Episode 6. The Royal Party. Taylor and I had fights before, but those were different, just immature kid stuff. But what he said to me last time I was at his place, about his parents and everything, I didn't know how to deal with it. I should have reacted better, but I didn't know how. I didn't know what he needed from me anymore. We're gonna complete the route here, by the way, and afterwards, I'm gonna end the stream for this evening. I will still be here tomorrow at 7 PM Central European Time as per usual. I felt like maybe I'd smothered him before and maybe even forced him to tell me something he wasn't ready to, so I gave him some space, and Taylor kept his distance. Understood, okay. He barely even acknowledged my existence when we saw each other in the house at school, and that was when he even decided to show up for school at all. It was unbearable, having to deal with his silence, his averted gaze. I wondered where he was spending all his time. Maybe he was doubling down on band practice, just the way Brandon wanted it. And just when I felt like we were starting to get close again, after what happened between us at Robert's place, I felt like we'd almost kissed. I wondered if there was any chance of us getting back to that place, or if he even wanted to, but it seemed ridiculous to even think about that then. It felt just like when I lived in the city again. I tried to kiss my old crush. Like when I tried to kiss my old crush, we were on a field trip to Pioneer Village and the teacher paired us up to Tzrumbutter. I thought he was moving in for a kiss, but he was just trying to wash the way off of his hands. After that, seeing him at school made me want to jump into a dark hole and never come out. No, this time there was no plan or goal to win them back. It seemed like every plan I'd made just ended up blowing up in my face, so... Instead, I made a rule. I was never going to make a plan again. Yep, that's right. I was living on the edge. Oh, hey, I'm okay. Really, you look so majorly dweeby. No, just down. Yeah, well, I just got some, my dad left me this, note. I haven't been avoiding you. I never said you were. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. Maybe it seems that way, but I'm really not. Right? Seriously, I was actually thinking. Well, I was thinking that maybe we could... And then suddenly we were interrupted by Robert and Day. It was so awkward. Oh, hey. So, I guess this is it then, huh? What? You know, graduation is next week, so... Okay. Tell them the news. Wait, I have, something to tell you all. It's not a huge deal, but... Well, okay, it's kinda big and it sucks, so Stella? I'm moving! No way, like, for real. Especially Taylor. I knew that if I did, I might have started crying for real. The last party it is. Well, everyone knows what this means, right? Huh? The party's gotta happen now. Okay. Let's go to the party. That day, in my window, I thought about... Taylor. Talking to Taylor again after so long. It felt like coming home. Even while everything is so messed up between us. Being able to look him in the eye again. It made my whole body feel like it was floating. Like, despite everything, we can still be friends, and maybe more. But I know there are things that need to be said, especially on my part. And maybe now will be the only time I can say them. Let's go call him. Stella? Hey, Taylor. Hey. So, Taylor, I'm sorry. Please don't. I should have said something. I had no idea. It's fine. I mean, I know. It's not fine. I was a poopy friend. No, you weren't. I never told you. It's not on you to, like, read my mind. Yeah, but I should say something after. You told me. Stella, it's okay, really. I knew it was, like, really awkward. I feel so horrible. Listen, I know there's a lot to talk about. I definitely want to talk to you about it. I mean, I at least owe you that. But not right now. Right now I want you to know that. You really made my year so much better, Taylor. I don't regret a single minute we spent together, me neither. Even when you called me up all drunk and pretended to be a skeleton, you said you called me because you wanted to haunt me. What? That wasn't me, that was a skeleton. You know you can't even try to convince me of that. You have no evidence. Haha, right. Well, what I said still stands. Haha, right. Wait, what? Never mind. Yeah. Overall, it's probably been one of the best years of my life. I mean, even counting camp. Yeah, me too. So at Robert's party, I guess I'll be going up to play. Oh my god, right. How do you feel about it? Do you think you'll be ready? Yeah, I think so. I kinda had a surprise planned for it. Oh, really? What is it? Well, I can't tell you. That wouldn't be a surprise. Haha, right. I didn't know you were one for surprises, me neither. Anyways, it's kinda special, so make sure to watch, I guess. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Cool, I got to get ready. I guess I'll see you there then. For sure, see ya, Taylor. Once I had gathered my thoughts and the eyes, I left for Robert's. Why are you being like this, Ingrid? Why are you always so mean? I'm just telling it like it is. If you can't handle it, that's not my problem. Oh, I can't even believe you sometimes, Ingrid. Anyways, we'll be seeing you, I guess. They and I are gonna hang around for a bit. But then we have to leave early. We've got plans, so... Oh, really? That's right, we have pretty important things to talk about, so... Oh, okay. No, actually I wanted to stay and have my goodbye with Stella. You know, the whole reason we came here. Oh, sure, go right ahead. Act like you're really gonna miss her, like she even deserves a friggin' party. For some reason having him there made me feel okay, even while we were being crowded. Hey, Taylor. What's his face is going to do a extend, right? Thanks for the support, Brandon. My friends, they need me. And as much as I wanted to be there for all of them, I just couldn't. I felt like I was being pulled in every direction. They had Ingrid hovering around, Robert has disappeared, and Taylor. I looked over and saw Taylor pacing nervously all by himself, Brandon having long gone, leaving him high and dry, and I remembered Taylor saying how nervous he was playing live, how he needed Brandon to feel confident. Something inside me clicked. I realized then that I wanted to do that for Taylor. I wanted to be his rock, give him the confidence to go up and perform, and at that moment I also realized that it was always Taylor all along. He was the one I would choose every time. He was the one I drove home last that first day we ran into each other again. He was the one that lent me his tapes for our history project at the beginning of the year. He's the one I dream about. He's the one I picked to face the Ladder Reaper with. The one I almost kissed months ago in almost this exact spot. And the one I choose to cheer up the most over the holidays. Taylor! Oh, hey Stella. Taylor, about what happened back there. It's fine, really. No, it's not. I believe in you. You don't need him to perform. I know you have it in you to go up anyways. Don't let him stop you from being the best you can be. I know that you can do this. You can go up there without him. And you should know that even if you don't go through with it, you are still amazing and you don't have to prove anything. Stella, oh, she's so sweet, for once. Finally, no plan has worked. Anyways, that's just something I wanted to say, so... I'm still going up, I think. Really? Yeah, you're right. I mean, I was gonna go up anyways, but... thanks. What you said. It means a lot. Yeah, you know. I just thought you'd needed to hear it. Yeah, I did. We just stood there for a moment smiling at each other, while I fantasized about him wrapping his big furry arms around me. I think I gotta go up there now. Right, I'll be right here watching. Furry loving girl. Yeah, I understand her. Those big furry paws like yours, Baba. Haha, yeah, cool. After soundcheck, Taylor was ready. And by soundcheck, I mean him just tuning his guitar, really. There were only a few other people watching, mostly everyone else was distracted by the keg. But then he started. Dark hair, dark eyes, your smile pierces the night, soft skin, pink lips, speak the truth, shine bright. I've got a secret just between us. I got a complaint, I swear it's for the fuss. I don't wanna run, I don't wanna hide. I wanna touch the sun, I wanna make you mine. Remember from before, when we were young and free, there was always something more. Don't you, didn't see? When you came around, I was confused and weak. Heartbeat so low, could hardly speak. I wanted to run, I wanted to hide. I shied from the sun. Too scared you'd be mine. I think it's obvious, I think you can tell. It's always about us, I think you know well. It's been a long time coming and my mind is made up. I've got to say something, it's time to face us. I'm not gonna run, I'm not gonna hide. I'm gonna touch the sun, I'm gonna make you mine. Woohoo! I couldn't believe it. Was Taylor's song real about what I thought it was? Gyepi singing stream, yeah, maybe. The whole time I couldn't stop staring at him. He looked so cool, playing the guitar, he had so much confidence. Like a side to him I'd never seen before, it just seemed right. It felt like he was singing just for me. But maybe that's how everyone in the audience felt. His song was just so personal. I could have just melted. Karaoke! Oh my goodness, sooner or later, I guess. Afterwards, I chilled like no tomorrow, and he was practically red from head to toe. He looked so embarrassed. When he came down from the stage, he walked right up to me, smiling all over. I'm pretty sure I was too. He was shining so bright it was almost too hard to look at him. I could have just stood in his rays forever. That was amazing. Did you hear the crowd was going wild? I'm pretty sure that was just you going wild. Nah, there were a few of us for sure. It was me, Stella. It Gyepi, the plush. Okay, you and some other random stoned guy. Excuse you? Some random stoned guy? I know my singing was a bit like odd and particular, but I'm still not stoned, I think. And his friend, a random stoned girl. So that makes 2 teens and a skeleton. Wait, skeleton? Where? I'm still haunting you. Well, I said I'd haunt you, so this is how I do it. Unconditional support for your music. I appreciate it. Well, it works out for me too. Nothing like a good loud amp to rattle my bones. Well, anyways. 3 people isn't much of an audience. You know what they say. 2 is a couple, 3 is a crowd. I'm pretty sure it's 2 is company, 3 is a crowd. And usually they're talking about 3 being a crowd as a bad thing. Whatever, people are just too drunk to appreciate your talent right now, I think. Yeah, maybe. I'm just glad I did it. I'm glad I was here for it. So I've been meaning to show you something. Oh, you wanna get out of here? Uh-huh. I couldn't stop beaming as we left the party together, hand in paw, that is. We walked all the way back to the campsite from Robert's. I didn't really know where we were going at first, but I just followed. Our fingers intertwined, looking down at our feet, saying nothing. And then we got to this clearing. Oh, hugging trees, and we stopped at these 2 willow trees. When I looked up at Taylor questioningly, he wasn't smiling anymore. Oh, he looked pained. Taylor, what is this? So, you remember what I said about my parents, how they left a while ago, right? Yeah, I've been meaning to tell you this forever now. And I feel like I owe you an explanation. This is where they went. Taylor, I don't understand. Then, when I looked again at the trees, they looked kinda strange, like 2 people hugging each other, and a thought occurred to me. A weird dark thought that I tried to shake away. No, that doesn't make sense. I know, it doesn't make sense to me either. Taylor, are those trees? They made the decision to pass over 3 years ago. Pass over? My heart skipped a beat. They died. I didn't mean it to come out so harshly. Well, not really, but kinda. It's complicated. They decide to spend the rest of their time on Earth like this, in the form of a willow tree. It's something Bigfoots do when they feel that there's nothing left for them here, in the world of sentient creatures. They become entirely one with nature by doing this. But they had you, their child, what the hell? What about you? Taylor was silent for a while and we just kinda stood there in silence. I wanted to reach out to Taylor, but I felt paralyzed. Years ago, before you and I were around, my parents broke off from the total family and settled here in Ladle. They wanted to prove to themselves that a peaceful relationship could work between humans and Bigfoots. It started with them stopping in Ladle more and more, and when they did, they'd show some local hippies what they knew about nature. The more they did this, the more people would show up. Those hippies would bring their friends and families, and eventually it got to the point where my parents just stayed. Usually Bigfoots, they keep to themselves, and apparently what they did pissed off the rest of their family. So when my parents settled, they were basically excommunicated. My parents and the hippies formed a sort of commune for a while. I think your dad might have even been a part of it. But eventually the province started meddling and money became an issue, so the commune became the camp. A year they ran courses that taught people about nature and had them exploring, and for a while it was great. I mean, you saw it at its height. We had the high rope course, a climbing wall, the greenhouse, but after a while the hippies started to leave Ladle and only came for the summer, then not at all. Every year got harder and harder for my parents to maintain. You couldn't keep everything, we lost property to the town, and the courses began shutting down from lack of maintenance. Not enough summer staff to keep running programs. And this was all after, after I had stopped coming. I couldn't imagine how hard it was for Taylor to keep talking. He looked fragile. When I saw tears start to form in his eyes, I looked away, scared. I guess eventually, all their failure and desperation got too much for them. It was like they couldn't handle the shame, and they couldn't go back to their family. I think they felt like they were stuck. It was so hard being around them at that point. I had to do everything: cook, clean, go to school, and look after them. It was too much. And then when I know it sounds terrible, but when they left I was glad. I thought maybe I even deserved it, because I didn't help enough with the camp, what the hell, or because I fought to live like a normal kid, going to school instead of homeschool, making human friends. I wasn't looking, but I could tell he was really crying now. I made so many excuses for them, even after But I'm sick of it, no more. I always blamed myself for everything, my parents leaving me, my poopy grades, and I was so angry, and despite everything that happened, I was ready. I wanted to follow them. Taylor! I watched his body shake with shame. I couldn't believe he would ever even consider it. And then Brandon and the band. It basically saved me. It was a way I could just be angry. I took it all out on our music. And didn't give a poop what it sounded like. But Brandon, it was what he wanted from the band, it worked. And even with the way he talked it down to me, I didn't want to lose it, the band, the music. But this whole time I was really just angry at them. At this point he faltered, his fist unclenched, his shoulders slumped, and now he just looked hollow. It was the only way I could deal, and it worked until it didn't. And then you came back. I thought my face hit up, maybe because I thought I didn't deserve this, because I was finally starting to realize something that was just so obvious this whole entire time, and I was ashamed and never noticed it sooner. And then things changed. I wanted to make music, but different music, the kind that makes me feel something other than anger, and I wanted to share it with you. When he finally turned to face me, his eyes bored right into mine, and I had to look away. Taylor, I don't deserve this. You helped me realize that. I can't just run away from the past. No, stop, I just reminded you of it. You did, but you also gave me hope for the future, and now I'm just living again. That's not on you. It was never your fault, I know. But still, it sucks, majorly. Yeah. I could practically hear the longing in his voice then, and it made me feel all weak, and I hated myself for it. How am I ever gonna make it up to you? Stop, you don't have to make anything up to me. I should be the one. I'm the one who hurt you. Not even... I kept you in the dark for so long, and I was... so uncool. Oh heck yes. Goodness, what's going on, cinnamon buns? I'm so sorry, Stella. Is it still about the karaoke? Ha ha ha. What? Look at us, arguing about who's more in the wrong. I hadn't realized it until that moment, but my heart was beating really fast and I was all shaky, as if I had just watched a horrible accident. We're talking about a singing stream. Oh my. Do you already know I cannot really sing, right? I think you do. Without thinking, I reached out for Taylor's hand to steady myself, and he held on tight. It felt like he was rooting me back down to the earth. But then it reminded me of the trees. Hey, let's go somewhere else. But when you sang it sounded so nice. Did it? Thank you, Dan. I've got the perfect spot. It was like he read my mind. As the sun fully set, he led us to one of our favorite places from the old camp days. And that one is the Little Scooper. You mean the Little Dipper? Yup. Sure. You know the names I come up with are better. Whatever. There was a silence then that I felt the need to feel, just to lift at least some of the guilt I was feeling. I'm so sorry about everything, Taylor. Don't be, even if it sucked. I'm glad things turned out this way, but why? Because now you're here. We said nothing for a while after that, letting the meaning of his words sink in. You know, I'm surprised. What? When I told everyone I'm moving, you took the news better than I thought you would. Hey, give me some credit. I'm not unreasonable. Besides, I kinda knew something like this would happen. I mean, it's the end of senior year. Everyone always plays then. Yeah, I guess. To be honest, I was kinda surprised that it didn't feel as hopeless as I thought I would. Or, actually, I was kinda kicking myself for not spending as much time as I could have hanging with you. I started hitting up again. Yeah. You know, I just thought to myself, time to get over your own poop and be honest with her. Right? Wait. Honest about what? I could tell he was getting nervous. We were sitting pretty close, closer than usual. I could feel the fur on his arm tickling my arm, and I suddenly became super aware of it. I kept thinking about how much hand-holding we had done up until this point with the furry guy, and whether it would lead to more. Well, you know my song from earlier. Oh, yeah? You know what it was about, right? I think so. I think so. It was totally about me. I just wanted to hear him say it. Oh, well, I kinda wrote it about you. Right. So, did you like it? It was beautiful. It was so beautiful, just like you. Woo! Shut up! Cool. We were both smiling like goofs then. Taylor must have sneaky inched closer, cause now his arm was practically around me. Smooth. You know, I've been in love with you since like 7th grade, right? I could feel his heart racing in his chest next to mine. Well, I think so. I mean, I was never sure, but I guess I always kinda knew. I was babbling now as he leaned closer to me. I've loved you since 7th grade too. I didn't know I loved you until this moment. I've been waiting for this a long time now. Kissy kissy. Yes. I didn't know I loved you until this moment. I didn't know before, but like now I think it was pretty obvious. Like, come on, heir to Stella, you obviously did. And now I'm kinda kicking myself too because of all the Stella. Taylor, Stella. Hearing him say my name like that was... Taylor, Stella, Taylor. His mouth was so warm and soft. Not what I expected at all. Kissing Taylor was, you know what? Forget whatever I was going to say. I was kissing Taylor! It started kinda slow and timid, and then it got more passionate at the end. Finally, indeed. He even uses some tongue, I think. We don't want to hear the details. He was pretty good at it. Too much information, Stella. Shut up. Afterwards, my whole body felt like it was on fire. Why does it look like Taylor is doing the pog face? That was nice. Do you wanna do it again? Yes, please. We kept making out for a little bit under the stars, and then, well, we didn't get much farther. But stuff happened, let's just leave it at that. Episode 7, goodbye, Laddle. Okay. Tell me you did not just say you're going to class. We did too. I can tell you that. Okay. I thought it was cute. Tell her you don't understand. You came alive that night. I saw a fire in you that screamed. I want to leave. And the fact that I caused it that fills me with pride. Well, I'm happy that my terror did that for you. We just stood there for a second with big smiles across our faces. Then Robert took in a big breath of air and exhaled it, like he just eaten a delicious meal. Ah, what was that about? I guess it couldn't always stay boring, old Lado forever. The family didn't freak out. What about the cryptids? How do you feel about all this? How do you feel about the Wolf Highway expansion people moving in thing? I don't know. I'm not that worried. If everything goes bad, I'll just find somewhere else, I guess. Really? Sure, I mean, I'd rather everything worked out, but there's not much tying me to Lado anymore. Nothing bad is going to happen here. Everyone has been cool so far. Yeah, it's actually kinda weird. I guess people adjust to a new normal. I would think that the discovery that magical beings exist will be a positive thing for most people. Yeah, for most, exactly. As far as I'm concerned, we're all about to become famous. I doubt that. Just wait, you'll see. It doesn't matter. I'm leaving Lado anyway, so I guess everyone out there will just have to get used to me. Wow, yeah. Welcome to being an adult, I guess. I feel woefully unprepared. What do you mean? Oh, the teacher said grade 12 is meant to prepare you for adult life, so be ready for a tough year. Ha! Yeah, right. This year was a joke. Right, like when we had that group project. Oh yeah, we just kept putting it off and putting it off. Robert, I have to give it to you. You're amazing at finding ways to procrastinate. That's a healthy amount of skepticism. That's all I'm doing, just presenting facts as a reasonable Raptor. Okay. Almost, mommy. It's been a slice. It totally has. I just want you to know that. You're like a completely righteous girl, and I'm not just saying that. I know you get kinda down on yourself and I get it, but... You're awesome, Stella. You really are. I was inches from tears. I just hope we get to hang out again. I'd like that. I won't do it. Won't do what? I was going to make a joke about seeing you in another 5 years, but don't worry, I won't do it. Taylor, Stella, Taylor. No, but seriously, I'm gonna miss having my camp friend living down the street. Taylor, you made this year worth it, and I'm glad that you didn't give up on me. What do you mean? Look, I know I didn't make it easy for you to get to know me again, but I'm glad that eventually you did. And if you didn't stick around, I don't know, things will be different, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm getting sleepy. I guess what I'm trying to say is... Thank you, Stella. Thank you for being there and making this year something I'll always remember. Honestly, I feel like I'm a different person. Looking back, I can't believe how hard you had to fight just to get me to go to the lake that first day. I guess I was just surprised that you genuinely just wanted me around. Really? Then you dropped me off after the lake, and I couldn't help but hug you. For some reason, I felt like I was finally home. Sleepy ⴄᴏᴍᴍᴜ. Yeah. You did? Yeah, and when we did that school project, I found one of your tapes. No, it sounds weird, but when I gave it back to you... ASMR incoming, please, no! Our fingers touched and it was like a shiver went down my spine, but like in a good way. Oh my god, me too? Really? Are you kidding me? That night when I pranked you, I dreamed about you. You did? No? Come on, tell me. Okay, but it's so embarrassing. Hey, it's me. I dreamt that you were in your underwear and surrounded by skeletons, but you looked like that famous painting Venus de Milo. Wow, that's... I don't know what to say. I told you it was embarrassing. I'd always hoped that you liked me. Like, when we were at Robert's on Friday the 13th, and we were outside looking for the Ladle Reaper and scared poopless. I really wanted to kiss you. Me too. Do you think we would if we weren't interrupted? I don't know. If you wanted me to, I would have. Even the moments that were kinda painful, they were better because you were there. Like during the holidays when me and Brandon were fighting. Sorry. You were there beside me. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have been told. No, you were exactly the person I needed to see. Your gift too, the photo album of us. It's really amazing that you did that, even if I couldn't admit that at the time. I just wish I didn't have to leave. If we could just have one more night together, I know, but it's okay. Really? Are you gonna be okay this summer? Yeah. Don't worry about me. Me and Robert are probably gonna hang out again, so I guess you and Brandon aren't hanging out anymore? Not really. Not that the band is over, we don't really have anything in common. It's time for you to go solo then? Yeah. I've got plenty of inspiration. Maybe I'll make an album all about heartbreak and loneliness. Oh no. Taylor! Sorry, I couldn't help it. All joking aside though, whether or not it's in 5 years or 5 days, I'll just be glad to see you again. If I don't see you again, just promise me that when you move back to the city you won't forget about me. And don't forget about Ladle. Taylor, I never will. You promise? I promise. Thanks, Stella. It won't be 5 years though, right? I don't know. Everything seems so up in the air right now. I know. You have my number too, right? Yeah. Just give me a call, I always answer. I'm going to miss you so much, I don't want to go, I love you. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I know. We held each other there for what seemed like hours, but eventually we had to let go. Eventually we had to say goodbye. Oh, the collectibles. Teller 4 out of 7. Gonna make you mine. No, this is the one from before. I think. Yeah, it is. Episode 2. Do I have to sing again? Good time season. Wake in the morning, walk to the shore, dive head first, shiver from the cold. When I surface, there you are, shivering too. I want to wait over and warm you, but then the bell rings. Time to head back, savor the moment, then move on like it never happened. Oh, nice reverie. Oh, fine memory. Oh, lovely dream. Come back to me. Good time season, learn something new. Lunch by a fire, cook up something good. All the while thinking of you. Another long day, lay my head to rest. Dream about the morning, then do it all again. Oh, nice reverie. Oh, fine memory. Oh, lovely dream. Come back to me. Good time season. Okay. Episode 4. The darkness. The darkness. When there's no one left to blame, and you feel a deep dark shame, won't find me in the darkness. I'll take on your pain. When there's nowhere left to go, and no one left to hold, come find me in the darkness. I live inside your soul. The darkness where I live, the darkness where I stay, the darkness when you leave, the darkness where you lay. While you cover up your bruises, try to nurse your wounds, come find me in the darkness, I'll be hiding in the gloom. When you feel alone and your fear and sadness grows, come find me in the darkness, that's where I want to roam. The darkness where I live, the darkness where I stay, the darkness when you leave, the darkness where you lay. Okay, that was said. Time. Time has a way of flowing too fast, escaping like water through my hands. Yet when we were together last, felt like an age and a half. Look down the well of time. Take the chance, make you mine. Don't let the moment pass. In the moment time stands still, like a full cup of water, threatening to spill. And before you know, it will, and you'll be gone until I look down the well of time. Take the chance, make you mine. Seize the moment at last. Time will make you regret things left unsaid, but don't you forget, it won't be over yet. Look down the well of time. Took the chance, made you mine. Now make the moment last. Okay, episode 6. Gonna make you mine. Okay, this is the one from before again. Goodness. Okay. Are these all of them? Yeah, seems like so. Okay, we're done with the singing. So it's karaoke night. Yeah, sorta, seemed like so. Okay, let's go back. With the phone plan being cancelled, I couldn't call anyone, so I just laid there for a second with the hair dye beside me. That was beautiful. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Ready to do the most drastic thing to my hair I've ever done. Okay. Let's dye the hair. Let's leave the teddy to them. What? Oh, okay, 1 year later, so... Where is this campsite again? It's not really a campsite so much as it is a national park. He almost fits in the car. Barely. Remember? Right. You okay? What, me? I'm totally fine. I told you we don't have to go on this wall canoe trip if you don't want to. I want to. I really do. It's just... I've never been that deep into the wilderness, you know? It's not that remote. People take this route all the time. We might even run into some other campers. We might also get attacked by a man-eating grizzly bear that has it out for us. And then one of us will get the forest madness and slowly turn on the other, proving that man is the true monster. Wait, are you saying that be me? No! You're the expert survivor that I didn't trust my life to, only to eventually harbor resentment for after we continue to be lost. Okay, I knew we shouldn't have watched that movie this close to the trip. Just cause it's a movie doesn't mean that it couldn't happen. Sounds about right. Okay, first of all, we don't have grizzly bears in Ontario. Second, it'd be pretty hard to get lost when there are a ton of markers showing where the portage and where to set up camp. But it could happen, it could, but it won't, because you'll be there with me. Again, we don't have to do this. No, I want to. I just needed to freak out there for a second. I'm nervous but also kinda excited. I'll get to see all your nature skills in action. It's still just basic camping stuff mostly, but sure. Also, I thought it would be nice to finally get some alone time and not have to share a side with other people. It's been a while. Yeah. Anyways, right, how are things at the camp lately? Were you able to get the low ropes back up? Yeah, with some help from Mr. Garciano. Oh man, I envy the new campers, they're gonna have the best summer break. I don't know, it's nothing like it used to be. The camp's still pretty small. I was finally able to hire someone to help out a bit. Why, I'm not there though. Who? Robert. Oh my god. What? He's surprisingly good with kids? I mean, sure, but... Robert... He's really calmed down lately. I wouldn't have hired him if he wasn't the best option I had. Look at you being all responsible. Whatever. No, I like it. Taylor, the director of a summer camp for 5th graders. And I think it's unbelievable, but... No, it's true. I wouldn't have believed it if you told me last year. Do you sing them songs around the campfire at the end of each day? If I didn't, I don't know if I'd ever hear the end of it. That popular, huh? Maybe. How's school? Nice subject change. It wasn't my best. School's been kinda busy lately. The deadline for my thesis is coming up and I still have a ton of research left to go through. You'll never guess what it's about. The fall of the Roman Empire? Nope. The fall of a different empire? Nope. No falling and no empires. Okay, just tell me. You know I'm terrible at history. It's about cryptids through history. Really? They let you do it on that? It took some convincing, but yeah, that's pretty sweet. Soon you'll be telling me how Bigfoots work. Yeah, right. But maybe I could still help you in the anatomy department. Taylor! Okay, but seriously, that's really cool, Stella. I've also been working on something. Yeah? It's a song. And I brought a tape. Wanna listen? Are you kidding? Pop it in. I got this one anyway. Cool, what's it about? Well, just have a listen. Anyway, forge your path, see the sights, hang back, reach the light. Do it my way, do it their way, do it your way, do it anyway. Nice rhymes. Dry your tears, let them come. Face your fears, hold back some. Have it my way, have it their way, have it your way, have it anyway. Don't hold on, grip me tight, hold fast, so strong. Let go, don't fight, take it my way, keep it their way, make it your way, always anyways, always anyways. Oh wow, Taylor. I know, it's a little sloppy, I'm not sure about the end. It's great. You know, I missed you. Well, we have been talking on the phone every day, but I guess it's not the same. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I've missed you too. This week is gonna be great, I think. Yeah, as long as we don't get attacked by a bear, or rained out or something. Whatever happens, the fact that you're there makes it worthwhile. Taylor, Stella, I love you. I love you too. Huge feet. Bigger than I thought. I like Stella's shirt. It's green and yellow. I think that is why. So yeah, we managed to finish the Bigfoot route. Next time it will be the ferry route. I wonder if it will take as much time as it did this time. This term a bit more than 2 hours. In fact, my throat is hurting a bit, even though I try to stay hydrated. Now I'll be going to get some rest. I hope you enjoyed my stream. It was very sweet having you here, my sweet cinnamon buns. And we'll still be seeing each other tomorrow evening. I think we will still be playing Raptor Boyfriend. And maybe tomorrow during the day. I'll be going now to take some rest. You shall as well, I believe. Alright, I'll see you next stream. Thank you for stopping by, cinnamon buns. I really appreciate your support and your presence. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Have a good night. Have a Gyepi night. Have a Gyepi evening. Have a Gyepi day. Have a Gyepi morning. Whatever it is for you. Bye bye.